welcome back to the Battlefield SiegeRyan here, and we have another Pauper video for you today. It is Weenie Wednesday, and we are playing another Weenie list. We are playing Inspectors, we're playing Glint Hawks, we're playing Core Skyfisher, and this list has been running around. I saw this come second in a recent challenge, which was huge. It actually came up as 4 colors, and I was like, what the hell is this deck? And the reason why I had 4 colors is because it's running 4 Sneaky Snacker, which I think is absolutely wild. And then that made me want to delve into the deck more. And what I could see is it's using the Edge of Eternities card, Melted Moxite. So when this artifact enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. So this card was kind of spoken about at the beginning as like maybe a replacement for Synth, which was obviously a very high call to make, but maybe it was just waiting to be in a different home like this one. So the fact that you're able to cycle through, get rid of something and draw 2 cards is pretty good. And you saw that in the other deck that I played with Boros Bully, where we had Squadron Hawks and Battles Creatures and stuff like that, where we're discarding and getting all this virtual card advantage while still refilling the hand. So Melted Moxite with Sneaky Snacker, Moxite essentially turns on the Snacker so you get it in that turn as well. So you can just turn to jam this Moxite and get instant value off of it, which is great. So if there's something kind of the Synth deck doesn't do as well, you want to kind of save Synth for a little bit later to get more value. So it's kind of a bit more proactive in that sense, which is what I like. Outside of that, running a couple of Lembuses, just like the Boros Synth decks. What really caught my eye is kind of their suite of removal. So I kind of get where they're coming from here. They're actually running 3 Journey to Novus and 1 Destroy Evils. It kind of feels like they've been burnt a little bit by Thraben Charm in the past. This list is running a fair few creatures and is running the Snackers as well. So I actually can see maybe still running the Charms because it is quite versatile. When you look at Destroy Evil, Thraben Charm really does have an extra mode on top of that, which is Exile in the Graveyard. So I kind of still like running 4, but Journey to Nowhere can be pretty huge against like Refurbished Familiars, stuff like that, Wrath and Chrysalis, especially when they are using stuff like Blood Fountain, essentially regrowth creatures back into their hand and onto the battlefield. This list is running 3 Relic of Progenitors, which I just think it's a sign of the times. You want stuff for all these graveyard hits like Terror and the Madness decks running Sneaky Snackers and stuff like that. So I kind of get that right now, and you can cycle through it if you want. It's running a split of Gav Blast and Lightning Bolt. I'm a fan of running more Gav Blast and Lightning Bolt. Sometimes I run 4 Gav Blast and just 2 Lightning Bolt for that extra reach. You know, sometimes the Synth decks do like to run the full 8 suite as well, which can be good because really you chip them down with flyers and then you get in with that last little bit with burn, which can work. So outside of that, the Melted Moxite is running these 2 Prismatic Strands. There could be a place where you want to run some more discard outlets because it's got that other bit of reunion for that extra effect to do it. And then I can imagine if you're playing Battles Creature flashing back, then you know you might want to give haste or something like that. Anyway, the sideboard's pretty straightforward. We've seen these all before. These are the greatest hits. Elemental Blast, Electric Grease, 1 Fairy Macabre for the extra graveyard stuff, 2 Gorilla Shaman, which I've never been a big fan of Gorilla Shaman, but it's a cool artwork and it used to be such a powerhouse back in the day. 1 Rest for the Weary, which I do like. I remember playing this a while ago just on White Weenie, and it did a very good job of gaining life when you really needed it. And 4 Dust to Dust, like I said in previous videos, Grixis Affinity is kicking around a fair bit. So I'm going to take this through a couple matches to see how it goes. If you do like these videos, please feel free to like and subscribe. It does help the channel out a fair bit. And please feel free to use SiegeRyan when you're going through manatraders to get a little bit of cash back as well. It can be up to 25%. So let's try this out and I'll see you in the first one. Alright, we're on the play, which is good. Playing Skublai. Well, this hand's not capable either. It's 1 land. It's not capable either. Really not getting any good hands here. Alright, they mulligan to 6. Look, this hand's actually keepable. We're going to bottom a Snacker and probably a Glint Hawk. I want a little bit of interaction, ways to smooth things over. They're keeping a 6. Alright, so bottom Sneaky Snacker, bottom of Glint Hawk. The option is, you know what? Let's bottom the Galv in the Snacker, because we can go Lembus into Glint Hawk into play again, get Glint Hawk, play Lembus again, just draw a bunch of cards. Looks like we're playing against John, so this hand's not the greatest for that. But you know what? Having all this, having every card in your hand, say draw a card, it's pretty huge. So we really want a land here, and we'll take that. Let's take the land, so now we can go Glint Hawk, Lembus, but that is again in Glint Hawk, and then hopefully get another land in those draws so I can do Core Skyfisher. So there looks like Grixis Affinities, that's where the Dust to Dust comes in handy. And that's kind of nice as well, but we'll play this. We'll flick up the Lembas and get a bit of a flying squad going. We say yes. And play Lembas. The real problem if they work out a way to counterspell this, which won't be fun. Okay, they're just Gale Blasting that. That's fine though. Let's just put it on the bottom for now and get something else. Yeah, just Lembas is fine. Let's get some Lembi. Other ways to do things. This one of Destroy Evil Eye. I don't know what I think about it. The old Refurbished Familiar. I actually might even just tuck this Destroy Evil, to be honest. I think they would have drawn this because they would have played it last turn otherwise. But they did have 2 Refurbished Familiars. So we are just going to tuck the Lembas here because we have this other Lembas and these say draw card. So that's what we want. Especially against multiple Refurbished Familiars. That's good. So play this, pick up the Lembas, do exactly what we did before. And hopefully just get a land so then we can do it all again. That can go on the bottom. I mean, Journey's quite nice for a Refurbished Familiar anyway. So we'll pass. Likely we're still going to play Glinthawk to play Lembas again. I think we're in a good place to race as well, so I'm kind of don't mind if we take this and we just Glinthawk, return the Lembas. Yeah, we'll take 4, that's fine. And we just journey this. They might have a Rebuke, to be honest. Okay, another Glinthawk. Let's start with the Glinthawk. And we'll pick up Lembas, but we're going to cast Journey to Nowhere first. We've literally drawn all of them. It smells like a Rebuke. It's not a Rebuke. Okay, good. And let's just start attacking because, yeah, again, we have more flyers and I think we have more pressure. Like, we have life gain in our deck as well, you know. It's good to see them draw another artifact land. Yeah, I don't mind them attacking, to be honest. I'm kind of fine with that. Raining Fountain's nice. Let's just start with a Lembas and see if they want to counterspell it. Okay, that's good. That's good. I might just bottom that, to be honest. Yeah, bolt's kind of nice. So play this, gain 2, and then we'll attack. And then we'll use Cool Skyfish and pick up the Lembas again for the billionth time. Alright, play the Cool Skyfisher. It's a great blocker for these Refurbished Familiars. Wonder what's in their hand. If it's just lands, it kind of sucks for them. Maybe it's just Scout Blast and like, yeah, cast downs, that's fine. 1 card left in hand. And we still have 2 more draw spells in our hand. Attacking with both. I definitely feel like I can win this race though. I'm feeling confident. Okay, they do that. I am going to play the land first in case they've drawn a Rebuke. So play the Lembas first. They know we have it. Now here, I kind of don't mind. Well, actually, no. Let's put it on the bottom. We can get better stuff. Let's attack. I think I genuinely might just play the Glinthawk and they might have another 1 more Gouth Blast in their hand, I guess. So probably this Glinthawk's blocking one of these familiars. But yeah, we're going to just pick up, again, the Limbus. So I could have kept maybe the Novice Inspector there, so then we could have bolted one. We'll just bottom that. Alright, Core Skyfish is obviously good. We're going to block Refurbish Familiar so we don't die to a Galv Blast. And then we're going to keep just playing Limbus until our heart's content. So obviously drew a land. Alright. Well, that's good for us. We're definitely going to bolt one of them. Oh, that's good as well. Let's journey one. And we'll bolt the other. One. Bolt the other. And then we're going to keep this Ancient Den in our hand in case it's another Refurbished Familiar. We'll attack. 1, 2, 3. And then, yeah, like I said, I mean, if they draw Refurbished Familiar, it doesn't matter that much. But I don't really feel like we need to play this land. Pick up Limbus. We've literally played Limbus, yeah, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. We have drawn like all of our flyers that draw cards with the Limbus, which is just insane. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've drawn all 4 Glinthawks in our top 18 cards, which is insane. And we've drawn 2 Core Skyfishes. I mean, really, we've just drawn all the good parts of our deck. Yeah, alright. Let's go to sideboarding. So, Dust to Dust is good. Gorilla Shaman is also good. No one expects the Gorilla Shaman. I don't like Trickeries. Strands can come out because they run the Crackland Shamans, which I'm not too worried about. Journeys are good. I don't mind taking out Destroy Evil, Stormbringer Clerics aren't as good. I think the Sneaky Snackers are good. And you can probably trim these relics. Do we want anything over that? No, I think that's probably correct. I think 1 relic is fine, especially because they can run the Blood Fountain and just get back with their Refurbished Familiars. So I think having 1's good. First, this hand is pretty mid. I think we're actually going to mulligan this. They've kept 7. Okay, this hand is, it looks not the greatest, but it is actually that good. We're actually going to bottom the Snacker. It's quite slow going, but we have double Limbus, which is nice. We got tap land, and yeah, if we draw a Dust to Dust, it's just huge. And that's a pretty good, great draw as well, being able to play a turn 1 threat. And then we can play a Boros Garrison, and then we can go Limbus Glinthawk and just start that train again. And if we happen to draw a Gorilla Shaman, then it's Jover. Obviously you can't hit lands with Gorilla Shaman, but you can do other things, which is good. Good thing we have 2 Limbuses. I love Dust to Dust in these decks as well, so I'm very keen to draw a Dust to Dust. Alright, they took Limbus, which I actually think maybe they have another Limbus. Alright, that's a Glinthawk. Let's just play this, pick up the planes. Can't do much about that. We'll attack for 1. And we're going to be in real dire straits if they draw us our second Limbus. Because we don't have much going on for these Glinthawks outside of that. And we're not running as many Limbuses. Eco Wellspring. Okay, that's good. Hopefully they're not doing a Duress. No Duresses, please. It'd be such good Duress. Oh, they do have the Duress. I wonder if they drew it, you know. So obviously picking up the Limbus. They obviously had the Duress because they grabbed the first Limbus. Yeah. Alright. Now we're probably just cracking the clue main phase to try and hit something good. Or we just draw literally the best spell we could have asked for. I think we'll do that. Let's just do that. I am going to discard the Journey to Noah because we're going to start going a bit more ham with the other stuff anyway. And I want all the flyers I can get. That's very lucky of me though, essentially. Play land. Play Glinthawk. Pick up the Moxite. And yeah, probably just going to get rid of the Galv Blast next time. So yes. And if we can hit a Dust to Dust, it's pretty Jover for them. That's the problem with their deck, is it's very fragile to dust to dust. It was absolutely a huge draw. We're very lucky. That's a good one. Right, well, they're hitting all their lands, which is good for them. The old Mirror Enforcer, eh? I still feel better racing them though. No, Spell Bomb. Doesn't matter too much for us. So I'm actually thinking they have a Gale Blast as well. Okay, another Core Skyfisher. Let's just attack. Because we've got to block for this Mirror Enforcer at least once anyway, so it's pretty good. But we really do need to start hitting another land, dust to dust, that kind of stuff. I might target a Core Skyfisher here. Oh, nah, we'll just hit the Gale Blast. Who are we kidding? So we are going to play... So we can still Core Skyfisher next turn with the Moxite. So maybe we do actually play Core Skyfisher. No, let's just play the Glenhawk. Because we can discard our planes if we want to. With the Moxite. And we'll definitely be able to race this Mirror Enforcer now. 2 cards left in their hand. Yeah, and they've been drawing lands as well. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this. This Moxite's been nice. It's just that, unlike the Synth, it kind of lets you keep doing stuff over time, which is good. I mean, if they attack with the Mirror Enforcer, then we have this Inspector to crack him back to them, which is pretty good. Oh. Alright, now we need that Journey to know, otherwise they are going to win this race. It's really just nullifying what they've done now. So they've got 1 card left in hand. Well, let's just try and get somewhere. I'm probably still going to get rid of this mountain, I think. I think we want the other plains. Okay, that's good. What are the chances of their last card being a Rebuke? I think unlikely. I think we just try and journey that now. And this is either pause concede or what am I tapping with my Rebuke? Okay, huge. Absolutely huge. Okay. We kind of had all the answers in this game. It feels like a good matchup, because imagine if we just drew Dust to Dust as well. Like, it's just huge. Like, instead of Journey to know, we just drew Dust to Dust. Crazy. And the next turn we can just pick up Moxite, get 2 more flyers. This just feels good. Doing the Spell Bomb, which allows us to do the Snacker next turn. Paint black. I actually think they don't have Rebuke if they're doing that now as well. Just trying to exile that to keep their Mirror Enforcer alive. Okay, we're just going to discard the Sneaky Snacker. It's going to feel bad. Yep, Wellspring. It's pretty good. But all my stuff does say draw a card. Not familiar. Well, that is pretty good. And with the Blood Fountain, that's actually pretty legit. So I kind of want to draw a Dust to Dust now to just hit the 2 familiars. I have a feeling they have a Galv in their hand or something like that. Okay. Bitter Union's not that good here. I think let's discard it. So we'll play our Core Skyfisher. I definitely don't like the idea of just running it out and just getting crushed with these familiars in the Blood Fountain. It's either we can brute force through this Blood Fountain, or we can draw something like Dust to Dust to absolutely wreck. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I might hold back now. Just keep both in hand, and then we'll just Dust to Dust Lembas next turn. Good stuff. And we will just do Dust to Dust. Okay. We will let them hit if they want to hit. But they probably don't because we have a better clock than them. Hopefully we can just fire off this Dust to Dust. I think they have a Gale Blast in their hand. We'll take 4, that's fine. Alright, our turn. Yeah, let's just go bing bing. See if this resolves. Otherwise we're just looking for another one. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, looks like they're looking for the Rebuke now. Fair enough. Fair enough. Did they hit it? No, they didn't. Okay. We'll Embers. We don't have lethal, we have 7. Seven. Put on the bottom. We'll play this and we'll attack. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's got we did get out of hand there anyway. It was quite controlling in the end. All right, let's try another one. All right, we lost the die roll. This hand is not keepable at all. Wow, none of these hands are keepable. This is keepable. I'm just thinking we're probably going to put back. I kind of like having the Snacker to discard. I'm actually gonna do the core Skyfisher, and probably the Bolt. And then we can go, yeah, lands, Boros Moxite. See, we're going to be very far off the Bolt anyway. Don't think that matters too much, but we don't really have a play till turn 3 anyway. Ooh, we're playing as Madness Burn as well. So we've got some stuff for the sideboarding in here. Double Sneaky Snacker. That's insane. All right, well, we might get there. We have our own Snacker. It's very unlikely, but yeah, that's an insane discard. Okay. Hopefully they don't Faithless Looting us here. I'd be very sad if they do. No, they're just bolting that. Okay. That's good. I mean, I don't have any form of, like, way to get around these Sneaky Snackers, but, you know, it is what it is. So next turn we'll Moxite, and then we'll just Glenhawk it back to our hand, likely. Yeah, let's grab a prize. At least we have our own Sneaky Snacker. If we get another one, then at least we can go toe-to-toe with him. We get 2 cards off this. Yeah, insane. Coming in with a hit. I don't like our odds here, but that's okay. Alright, let's play Moxite. It might just be a very quick game 1, which is fair enough. Like, they've obviously had like an insane game here, but we can, you know, we can draw some good stuff as well. Well, that Relic was slow. We'll I kind of like the idea of playing it straight up. So I think I'll just play this and we'll bounce the Moxite, return the Moxite, and then next turn, just a huge turn, coming in with everything. I would Ace Space here if I was them. 2 cards left in hand. I don't like this at all on a Multi 5, to be honest, but yeah. Yeah, we'll just block the Percussionist. They probably should play the Mountain first in case they hit a Mountain off the Percussionist. I guess they can play it next turn anyway. Alright, we're lucky with that. But we are on 9, which is like insane. Alright, Inspector helps a little bit with the blocks. The problem is here, we really do have to just hit. We can't play the Moxite. We have to hit the Flame Breather now. I think what we do... Yeah, let's play the Inspector. And we'll play the Ancient Den. Play the land. Let's Blast this. Play Relic. And are we double blocking? That's the question. They're pretty far off being dead. The problem is, because this is when you draw your 3rd card, so that blood token can kind of come up. think let's attack this. We need to draw another red source really, so we can get our Sneaky Snacker back and we can exile their graveyard. But we're definitely blocking a Snacker. We'll go to 7. We basically need them to draw bricks. That's how we win this game. Okay. Lava Dart is a good card. And this is flashback. Just discarding 2 mountains. Alright, I'm playing Epicure. So before we get a 5, 0 cards left in their hand now. So this we can play the Moxite and get it back. Yeah, I don't know why they blocked attacking with that Epicure, but we'll block it. They can Lava Dart if they want, that's fine. They should really keep the Lava Dart for our face though. Because if they draw a bolt now, they can't technically get us. Alright, well that's nice. That's good. So what do I want to do? I think one that could gain life. And then I think we crack a clue. I think we crack a clue. And then we're playing this. Discarding the mountain. Getting our Snacker back. And let's probably just play this. Alright, and then we just go to their turn. No attacks. But yeah, we just so make it dead, you know. But now they have 2 blood tokens so they can bring back the Snackers. So you have to be careful. Bolting that, oof. I think because they could recover, they should just attack and then bolt us, you know. Alright, we're on 2. That's not good. Ham Sandwich finishes us off. What do we draw? They have an upkeep stop. Okay. Like it's good. I think it's good because at least we can hit one, hit the other. I should have tapped these a little bit differently, but that's okay. And they can only draw 2 cards, so we may as well do this now. Okay. Look, that's good. We'll play this. We're literally dead. Yeah, that's life game. We're gonna keep that on top. We're gonna attack. So if we need to whiff, which is really unlikely because they have a bunch of blood tokens. So a monkey, a Snacker. And they just do a burn. Okay. Alright, first whiff. This has got to be it here, surely. I think the multi 5, like if we got those 2 cards, then we would have been in a good spot, do you know what I mean? So, I mean, yeah, we technically could have gone out there, I feel. But that's okay, that's fine. I'm actually going to bring in Electricaries because they're running the Snackers and they're running the Monkeys and they're running the Epicures. Rest come in, Fairy Macabre comes in. Prismatic, Destroy Evils are pretty bad. Dawnbringer's good. Journeys, I think, are still good. We could probably cut 1 or 2 of those if we want to. Because we've got these other flyers. Probably actually we cut all the journeys, to be honest. I feel like everything else, the bolts aren't as good. Racing is important, so I want to keep these Gale Blasts in. But I think we just run everything else like this and see how we go. Yep, circle back. And hopefully we just keep a hand of 7, because I actually feel like this is not terrible for us. Yeah, this hand's pretty good. So we have a turn 2 Snacker, and then we can just play Windscarred and Radiant Fountain, Moxie, get the 2/2, and then we can play Core Skyfisher, pick up the Moxite, likely. Right, yeah, Windscarred, Cray, gain life. And Core Skyfish is just a brick wall against them as well. And I love drawing just multiple bits of life game, which is absolutely amazing. And I do feel like we kind of lost that game because they had all that extra stuff. Wow, okay. You see what I mean? So we have 4 more bits of life gain. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 27, and we're just going to be playing a bunch of things. There it is, says Kestic Flame Breather. Alright. I reckon we have the ability to race though this time, which is good. So here, I'm just going to attack for 2. I am just going to... I want more red-white, so we'll play more red-white. And then we're just going to pick up the Moxie. And we're likely just to discard planes. Epicure. Hopefully they just play a bunch of stuff. Bunch of X1s. And this is probably just a burn spell, 2 Flame Breathers. So that's the reason of, oh yeah, maybe you should keep in a Journey to Nowhere here and there. Okay, Novice Inspector. Let's just start off by playing this Moxite first, discarding a planes. Okay, Limbus is good. I think we'll attack for 4. Start that. Play the Kabir Crossroads. And we'll just play out an Inspector. And hopefully just get there in the air over time. I think the fact that our lands have all just, everything's gained life has been absolutely huge. Grab a Prize is an excellent card. You get the Snacker. And what's this one? Lava Dart. Just hitting the Snacker, maybe? Yeah. You do lose a lot of momentum in that, but I think we just go Lembus and then crack a Clue token and play another tap land, to be honest. Just going to block this 1/1. They can Lava Dart and Novice Inspector, that's fine. Yeah. It's 1 less damage, not going to our face, so I'm happy with that. But we do need to get rid of these Flame Breathers, otherwise we're going to lose. Okie doke, come on deck, give me something good. Look, Prismatic Strands is pretty up there in good things. Let's just start off with the Lembus. Always gain a bit of life as well. I do like that in the Moxite. Yeah, we'll put on top and we'll draw it. I think we even do that now and discard. Let's play the land. Yeah, and we just replay the Moxite. So at least we just get this our boy back. I could discard the strands here. 15 on 3. I think just discard the planes. It's a skeptical choice, I know. And I think we just keep things back for the turn. Having strands up I think is going to be good. It was great to crack a Clue instead in case we drew the Sneaky Snacker, so then we can Mox Art on a following turn. Yeah, I don't think it's correct to attack just this turn. Highway Robbery is a good one. I wonder what their cost is. Yeah, discarding a Snacker. Okay. That's okay. We can electricity them. Probably just, if they want to tackle the flame, they'll double block 1. 100 GP, do that. Probably another Mox Up would be huge here, to be honest. Okay, we draw that. So, we'll play the land. I kind of want to strands this turn, that's the thing. I could do this Snacker, it doesn't really change clock too much. Everything set up for the next turn. if we do 2 all up. Having limits to keep up. Oh, we're on 14 though. 2, 3. I think Electrickery first. Let's just do it with Overload. I think it's going to be good. And then we can hit with everything. If they want to waste this, I just want to do this first because this will, I'll essentially adjust what I'm doing then. I might even just play the Glint Hawk and the Moxite, get this other snacker online. I really don't want to die to a Fire Blast though, that's the thing. Let's attack. They have 4 cards in hand, which is huge. Lava darting the snacker, okay. I think that's fine. And I think now we definitely do Glenhawk Moxite, bring back the 2 snackers. We got a 12, and then they basically need 3 bolts in a row to get anywhere. They can quite easily do that though as well. Alright, maybe just let this happen. They take 4. Maybe, yeah, we'll play the Glint Hawk, pick up the Moxite. Yes, Moxite. We play it. If we just discard the Prismatic Strands, then at least we can... They're on 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's a Lava Dart anyway. I think we just do the Strands and we get back that one. Okay, the Bolt's good. I feel just like a lot safer because yeah, if they have Dart and something else, then we're just done. And we got like lots of ways to gain life here. Just this other sneaky snack is a little bit awkward, that's all. And to think about the land here, we actually gain 7 life, so that's bloody huge. Let's play another breather. Smash the Limbus. I think we kind of just do it now. Save 5 life. I think it's pretty good. Stop them from doing anything else as well. And if they have double Fire Blast, that's fine. Okay, they might just have it here. Where's the bolt going to face? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They need Fire Blast as their last card. They had Fire Blast? Are you for real? They actually had Fire Blast. Look, that's fair enough. These things happen. Yeah, I guess that's the thing is, now they have the Dart. So how do we beat a Dart? That is the question. They should Dart here. Okay, let's just see if we draw Strands, I guess. Because we could draw Strands. That is not a Strands. That is GG opponent. Good game though, that was cool. Alright, we're on the play, which is good. This hand, look, it's actually quite capable. It's a smidge slow, but we've got the Moxite. We've got Glint Hawk. It's just more we've got these tap lands, that's all, but at least we gain a bunch of life. And double Moxite does feel good. Oh, is this... What deck are they playing? Maybe some kind of Infect variant. So that's a pretty good draw. We'll just get rid of that. And then, yeah, we'll likely just Moxite the Snacker next turn to get some threat in play. Ooh. Alright, just like an egg variant. Okay. There's some good stuff here, but let's just Moxite. It's good against the Snacker, to be honest. Alright, we didn't draw any extra cool stuff, so that's fine. We just play our snacker and pass. At least we can hit, and if they want to do the desert to it, then we can just Moxite it again. This, yeah, I don't think they're going to try and kill this sneaky snacker, so I think we just attack. And they're probably just going to discard the strands, because we can use everything else. I'm liking the look of this. It's some cool mono white list or something like that. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll just Moxite again. Hopefully we get another land. That's what we want. And we'll discard the prismatic strands. Alright, there we go. There's another land. Let's play the Glint Hawk. Let's pick up a Moxite. Shame we didn't hit an untapped white source. 3-7. Alright, there we go. We can bolt something if we want to end step. It's all chalking along well though. I probably want to start doing the Lembuses now to look for stuff. Although playing a snacker again will probably be good. So they did that on their main phase. I guess I wanted to just desert instead to get rid of our snacker. Alright, they're just getting more deserts. This is actually going to be grim. Because they're just going to desert all our stuff. Send us tap, sacrifice draw card. Interesting. Alright. I mean, we could probably finish them off with just a bunch of burn spells. So let's attack. And then we'll bring back the snacker again. With some Glint Hawk shenanigans. And we might be able to just burn their face to finish everything off. Yeah, so here let's just play. We might. Yeah, so let's just go this. Lembus. Put on the bottom. Draw a freshie. Another Moxite, Yeah, I'm more inclined to play this. I don't think this Destroy Evil is going to be good, so I'm going to pick up the Lembus to try and look for other stuff. Play this. Still play the Moxite, I think, just to cycle through. Get rid of this Destroy Evil. Another Lightning Bolt. So I think that's good. Let's drop them to 10. And hopefully if we can just hit some more burn spells, we just finish them off. We have to be mindful that they might have strands in their deck. And they're playing something. Okay, they're exiling stuff. Cool. And they're playing that as well. I think what we'll do is just Moxite again. Targeting this snacker. And then play a land. I think we're just going to journey that. And I'm just doing this all now because they're tapped out anyway. Play a relic and let's attack for 2. And then next turn we can do, so this goes to 12. Hopefully the next turn they go to 8 and they're very close to just dying to something else. He plays Melted Moxies as well. I mean, I like the colour of their jib here. I'm a big fan of this. They're just like angels. This is the angel as well. Yeah, it does the angel. But it does, oh no, it's a 2-3 I guess. It's not a terrible stat. Another snacker, eh? They've got double desert up. Let's just first of all play Olympus. And see what we get. Yeah, like that. Put that on top. I'm going to attack, and then we're going to likely just call Moxite, bring back both snackers. Yep, and they're going to desert that. They didn't desert it, and that's fine. Alright, we'll play this. And it's kind of greatly renowned against desert. Oh, he's drawing a card. That's fine by me. Pick up Moxite. Play Moxite. Discard the snacker. Okay. Alright. Do this, we get some F6 value. And then hopefully we just work out a way. They're definitely running like some level of prismatic strands in this white deck that gains life and does other things. Planar ally enters adventure into the dungeon. It is a 3/3 though. Oh, it's when it attacks it enters in the dungeon. Oh, that's not that good. I thought it said when it enters, but yeah. Sorry, well, if we attack with everything, I guess we bolt this first. And then we'll play just everything else out. So I take 6, they'll go to 5. And then maybe just double Limbus and bring back both the snackers. And then play like a Novice Inspector as well. Yeah, sure. Does allow us to play out other things. Play this. Put the bottom. Get back our snackers. And we have... That could almost get them, but we'll play this. We'll play our other one. And then, yeah, if they strands, it doesn't matter. We have double bolt. That's cool though. I do like seeing angels. It's like some cool mono white list, you know? That's what you want. Sarah Sanctuary, that's cool. Yeah, I like the idea of that as well. I think I saw this deck kicking around before. It's got lifelink as well, that's huge. I mean, we do have lethal with these bolts on our hand. I definitely hope we had the revokes, but let's just don't jump the gun. We might just be able to show them. Okay. I've got strands in the bin. But we definitely have lethal here. If we attack, and then we can just bolt our creature that they attack. I mean, there's multiple ways to do this, but yeah, we'll bolt this. 2, 4, 6, and then we just bolt their face. Just do it now, doesn't matter. Scary though. This deck can be very legit, I think. Yep. Alright. Sideboarding wise, what do we want? We kind of don't have anything. We could bring in Electricaries, but everything was a bit bigger. I think we just run it as is. These Relic of Genesis, you know, I think they actually might be good because of Prismatic Strands. So maybe we keep those in. Let's just run it back and see, eh? This hand is pretty mid. I think we're actually going to mulligan it because I think we need a real board presence. This hand is good. Surprisingly good. I might even just... Yeah, I'll keep this and I'll just bottom the strands. So I feel like it didn't really come... I didn't mind it later on, but I think because we got other ways to do things, you know. I'm going to play the Crag. The good old Crag. And then we'll play... Maybe we'll play the Moxite first, so we can just start doing stuff. Depending on what we draw, but yeah. Yeah, second Moxite. I think they're pretty redundant, so let's just play one Moxite, because then we can start doing shenanigans the following turns. Oh, I thought that was a Manatraders for a second. I was like, you're joking. Yeah, let's just get rid of this Moxite. Yep, that's pretty good. So next turn, we'll probably just play the Skyfisher, pick up the Moxite, and then play the Garrison, return to the Great Furnace. Definitely this destroy evil for that Seraph of the life linking ability. Just play you. This made me think I could make a cool angel control deck with manatraders in it. Let's pick up that. Play the Boros. Oh, I did the wrong bouncing. I'm such a spud. Listen, sorry, I just clicked through that a bit too fast. I was meant to bounce the Moxite and it didn't land, but I was thinking I already returned the Moxite. That was an oopsie doopsie. We lose all that extra value of this other stuff now, and they got 4 lands in play. My golly. They're going to be gaining a lot of life, which is going to be a bit scary. I don't really want to journey that either. Okay, this is the Dawnbringer Cleric. It really doesn't really do much. It's better than nothing. Let's just attack. Hopefully they just block and then they desert it. And then we'll try and rebuild from here. Yep. I think we actually play the Furnace so we can Moxite again this turn. Let's see if we can kind of just bring things back. I kind of don't like this Dawnbringer Cleric too much. I'm just going to get rid of it. Okay. Okay. Thankfully they don't have another desert. Yeah, I think we basically need to get a level of control over this board state, otherwise we're not going to be winning this game, especially with those Seraph Sanctuaries. Well, I think we journey now. Like no white sources, which is a bit annoying. We would have white sources this turn, and we would be able to do more, but silly Billy me screwed up the game. So we'll attack. Hopefully they're just not running many disenchant effects. Everything just gains so much life now. Yep, they're playing the 4-mana Seraph, so we can destroy evil that at least. Planar ally. Yep, gain a crap ton of life. Okay. So we just destroy evil it now. I really don't want it to be a... Oh, sorry. We'll journey it now. Tap this Boros Garrison. And then we're probably going to Glint Hawk and play the Moxite again to try and just churn through some better things. Yes, pick up the Moxite. Again, our lands should be so much better right now, but they're not. We can crawl back. I'm wanting this more mana, so I'm going to get rid of this Inspector. Double Bolt's good, so we can actually handle more creatures. I'm worried about... Let's just get a control of their board state and then we're good. Double Desert is really annoying. Alright, we can just destroy that. Everything gains so much life. Ay. Okay. Just cast Destroy Evil. Evil officially destroyed. We have to start attacking, which is kind of like, well, because having double desert just really ruins everything here. Yeah, and they just, yep, destroy one. Yep. Let's play this core, pick up the Moxite. Pick up that, play the tap land, and away we go. There's no Blood Fountain in their deck though, so that's kind of good. Yep, just last breathing that. Fair enough. Drawing cards. Wow, another one. That is good. I can't really destroy them with Novice Inspectors. It doesn't really do anything. Let's play the Moxite first. And let's just discard the planes. We don't need all the extra planes shenanigans. Let's attack for 2. Let's play 2 Inspectors out. At least we can just bolt everything. But they might get to the point where they just mill us out. Maybe they just mills us out. We can't exactly get them with a bunch of Novice Inspectors. It's unhinged. I can't get them with clock because I am taking longer to play. Ay. Man, these burn spells are looking really sad. The spare supplies does not feel good, but I guess it makes sense. Yeah, we just bolt it. Maybe if we're somehow able to control everything, then we're going to have a good time. Because this is flying, isn't it? No, it's just attacking creature. Oi. Okay, Radiant Fountain's not that good. So let's just crack this first. Okay, land. I'm wondering if we can even like just get back from here. It's probably not. 5 cards in hand. Let's play Radiant Fountain. I don't think we want the Sneaky Snackers. Maybe we technically do. Maybe. They have lots of exile effects. Yeah, let's just kill one. Ash Barrens. I wonder if it is just better to run the Eagles though instead of the Ash Barrens. Guess you do get the land as well. Alright, there's another Seraph of the Dawn. Gain a lot of life. Let's just Scalp Blast it. Alright, well, we'll play this. I mean, the core Skyfishers do get around everything else. So we'll turn the Moxite. Let's play the Moxite. Discard the Snacker. Play the Snacker. We'll attack. We'll attack for 1. I'm 27. I genuinely don't think we can win this game. I feel like they just have last breaths in their hand as well. Yeah. Oi. What have we gone through? 1, 2 Glenhawks. Drawn a lot of cards. Well, now they get like the 3rd desert. Seems very good. Yeah. Okay. And exiling that. We'll just see what we draw, but I think we're just going to go to a game 3 maybe. Yeah, we're not going to get there. We have to be faster, obviously. We don't really have a way to destroy... Yeah. This hand's kind of garbage as well, but I think we keep it because we can discard something. Let's just keep it. Let's build a Novice Spec because we can't play it. Let's go land go. If they follow it with a bunch like expedition map in deserts again. Alright, just crossroads. Alright, let's play the bit of reunion. Let's just put the bolt back. Okay. Let's play Lembas and hopefully get a white source. he comes one desert for us. All right, Limbus, give us white source. Looks better than nothing. We'll play it, and then we'll pass. And then next turn we can go Glint Hawk, pick up the Limbus, and let's just try and get as many threats as possible so we can get them down. Yep. Already got 2 deserts. Already have 2 deserts. Let's play this. Target the inspector. Play this. Let's pick up the Moxite because yeah, we want to start getting some other stuff. No lands is not good. We might just if we don't draw lands, we're just pretty done here, to be honest. The other way I could see ourselves winning maybe is if they have the Venture Angel and they attack and then we get it back and they don't get it back. But I think we have to be pretty lucky there. So let's play this. Discard this. I think we need the Gale Blast. See another Bolt. I think that's not terrible anyway. Let's play this. Let's play Core Skyfisher. And I mean, maybe we are just looking for. Maybe we are meant to be doing the Limbus more. I really don't want them to just get the free mana. Let's just pass. That's good. Just getting another desert probably. Or a Seraph Sanctuary. A Seraph Sanctuary. Alright, okay. So it begins. Well, that life game begins momentarily. They're playing too late. Oh, they're just playing. It's playing a 1-1. Okay. That's fine. There's a white, yeah. I just want to play Limbus first and see what we hit. That can go in the graveyard. My source is good. Let's see if they want to block one of these creatures. I doubt they would want to, but they can. Yeah, we can't really get any form of... I don't really care about it right now. I think we just want to... We could just play another creature and bolt a bigger angel next turn. I think we just play the Glint Hawk and then let's just bounce the Limbus. The Moxite's interesting. It does do 2 cards. We can get rid of some other stuff we don't want. But I kind of want all the cards in our hand because we got creatures, we got burn spells. Yeah. And I really don't want to use these bolts on many of these creatures right now. So maybe I was meant to play Dawnbringing Cleric first. Just the fact they're going to be gaining a lot of life here is pretty brutal. Can't really waste these burn spells. Do we just get them to kind of like a level where it doesn't matter as much? Of course, Skyfish is interesting. Well, let's play this Radiant Fountain. Let's journey the Inspiring Overseer. And we'll get in. We'll play the Core Skyfisher. Don't know how this deck beats Familiars, but it's a cool deck. Okay, and it just allows them to. Okay, well we just bolt it. That's fine. Keep it alive. So maybe we should just bolt it before. I didn't realize it could target itself, to be honest. I've never read this card in my life. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of that. So let's just play more threats down. Just pick up the Moxite, I guess. And just continue on keeping on. As soon as I get a third desert, I think I'll just probably concede. I cannot see ourselves winning that this game at all. Then another overseer. Such a good card. Scroll of Avacyn. Oh, we are not winning this game. Yeah. The writing's really on the wall here, but we'll just see what we get hit off this Lembus, I guess. And we'll draw that, and then we can Moxite it. We really needed to see these early. Maybe this was our way to win the game, was through that. And they do have not enough for that, so I think we do just hit them with one of these, get them for 6. Yep, gain 5, that's fine. Insane. You draw a card as well? Damn, Scroll of Avacyn, let's go. Ay. Maybe we can get there with some sneaky snackers, but I highly doubt it. This is going in the VOD anyway, regardless. Yep. Interesting they play that because then it lets us hit them in. It really doesn't matter. Just get rid of the bolt. Like, we have no way to get any of those cards back, so... Okay, well, we'll play the land. I think we just deploy the clowns as well, to be honest. We'll attack. Let's actually get our 2-2. We can Moxite first, I guess. Oh, let's play Lembus. Lembus. Because we could hit another sneaky snacker. I kind of do like that, to be honest. And then this is for 3. Let's play this. I don't know. Let's just exile this. And then we'll just see what... Yeah, I don't want to get rid of these Galv Blasts. These are my last 2 Galv Blasts. And we can drop them to a considerably less amount. But they can play a giant creature here. And I have one more Bolt left in the deck as well. But I do gain a life. I do have lifelink here. Yeah, just get rid of 1 creature. Yeah, it's a bit too close here. Yeah, we can't. This is 3 mana. Yeah. I mean, what we could do is play this. Let's play this. Discard the Windscarred Craig. Prismatic Strands is interesting. So what I could do this time is, yes, they attack. Well, no, I still Galv Blast it. Get in for 2, 4, 6, 7. They got a 7. Oh, don't like this one bit. It's okay. I think we make 1 haste sack, give it haste, attack, and then we Galv Blast that creature. Oh, that's right. It comes to play tapped. Well, let's just Galv Blast this. And let's just attack with everything. And they can get rid of the Glinthawk. Feels like they should be running a yep. And we'll play this Novice Inspector. And then just absolutely pray it's enough. There's one last Gale Blast. Surely if they just play like a random creature, then you've got one Seraph Sanctuary. Alright, that helps them. That definitely helps them. Okay, this is good. We're not exactly doing lethal though. Just get rid of the land. Alright, let's try and draw off this clue and try and hit another creature. Because then we're in business. And I like being in business. That is not what you want. So they block here, I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that does it. Let's just crack a clue first. Because if we get another creature, then we can just do some good shenanigans. That is not it. Let's play land. Let's just flunge. It's technically lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have no way to gain life. Wow. You really just did it. We'll let them do this so they tap out. There we go. Boom. That was too close. GG. That was sick. Alright, just here for the quick wrap up here. I did like this deck. I don't know if it's better than the Synth deck. I did feel like it had some extra level of hastiness and recursion with the Sneaky Snacker Moxite combo. I guess the problem I'm finding with this deck is maybe that is running, because it's only running 5, it might not really get Sneaky Snacker going that fast. I guess you can cycle through with the Lembuses to make that happen a bit better. But I'm thinking maybe the Boros Bully deck that's running the Squadron Hawk and the Thrilling Discoveries and Faithless Lootings, it might actually work better with the Sneaky Snackers. It could be ran instead of stuff like Battle Screech and whatnot. So I am going to think about maybe trying that in Boros Bully. Outside of that, I was pretty pleased with the list. One thing I would change is these Novice Inspectors into Thraben Inspectors. And also, I'd probably say just cut one of the bolts and just put 4 Gale Blasts in. A lot of the time, it's going to be online. You are running a fair few artifact lands. You're running the 4, and you're running these 3 Lembas, 3 Relics, the 4 Moxites, a bunch of Clue tokens as well. It's quite easy to get Metalcraft in, I feel like. Outside of that, I feel like the sideboarding is pretty spot on, to be honest. You can maybe cut these Guerrilla Shamans. I know Grixis Affinity is existing, but you've got 4 Dust Dust already. You've got so many ways with the Moxite and the Lembas to turn through the deck that you probably don't really need all that extra artifact hate. And maybe you want something more like against burn decks, not just having one rest of Full Wary. Because I feel like this deck can get through stuff like Jund. Like, it has all these really powerful hits that it can do. And running the Ren 1 Destroy Evil and whatnot, I feel like this person's been burnt too many times with Thraben Charm where they can't actually destroy any creatures. So I kind of get why you're doing that, but I still think Thraben Charm has more versatility, and you are getting a lot of creatures out of this deck anyway. All in all, I did enjoy this deck. It was actually awesome to play. I do recommend playing this maybe through a league, and I'll be keen to play this through a league eventually. But yeah, if you did like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.